Hello and thank you so much for joining us on this week's episode of the program. It's Maritime, where we'll bring to you all the best of the happenings in the maritime sector. My name is Bronson Uwana, your host. Now on the program today we'll be looking at the African Continental Free Trade Zone and what Nigerian Union of Journalists is doing to bring stakeholders together to discuss the way forward with AFTA. And of course, barge operators are in the news today. Lots of challenges in the sector. We'll be speaking with the president of the association today. But first of all, let's take a very quick break. When we come back, we'll serve you all the details. Don't go away.
Let's take away the stress of worrying about clearing documentation of you.
Our innovative technology provides real-time visibility of your cargo any time of the day.
Here at Inline Agencies Nigerian Limited, we deliver your cargo fast, in good condition, at a very competitive rate anywhere in the world.
You have heard it all. At Inline Agencies Limited, we offer the best of customs services, freight forwarding and logistics, warehousing, packaging, palletization service, consultation on import and export. Reach out to us today. Inline Agencies Limited, 2nd floor Ofimo House, Plot 6 Oshodi Expressway, Sunrise Bus Stop, Apapa, Lagos. Or you can call us on 091-616-78740 or send us an email on inlineagencies@gmail.com. Inline Agencies, your one-stop shop from clearance to delivery.
Welcome back. Now let's give you all the stories we are tracking in the maritime sector at this time. Enjoy it. The Nigerian Customs Service have taken a step closer to fully digitalizing the clearing process in the port by implementing the Vehicle Identification Number VIN valuation system for the clearance of vehicles in Nigeria. It will be recalled that the VIN valuation suffered setbacks when it was first introduced some months ago after many loopholes were discovered in the application. But the revamped VIN now recognizes vehicles within 12 years from the manufacture date. Freight forwarders who bear their minds on the new development says, although the system still requires more improvement, but it's a move in the right direction.
And by the programming of the VIN valuation regime, it does not recognize vehicles below the age of 12 years. But that does not mean that the government or the customs have discarded the window to enable Nigerians have access to mobility. And that does not mean that they are giving the duty they are paying is 013 duty. I don't want to believe that. Rather, the year of manufacture starts from 013. The system cannot recognize your 010 if you input it. If you input your 010, the system will not see it. But what they don't understand, I think where they're having issues now, is believing that they are paying duties for 013. I don't want to agree with that. Because the last time the training was, the regime protocol was introduced, we are told it's from 013. We also saw values from 013, of which depreciation also applies. Either accidented or salvage, all these areas have been factored into the new VIN protocol. The challenge we're having, it could be as a result of acceptance. Operators, those who capture work, not every one of them really know the standard or the applications that are being used now. Some people are just haven't taught them nicest, taught them that this is it. Any upgrade, any attempt to upgrade them from where they are, they find it difficult until they get used to it or get acquainted with it. It's a matter of time. The VIN valuation has come to stay.
I feel that government has rights to change policy. If they say that vehicles should be of 12 years, okay, there's nothing bad in it. But where it should be okay for the public is where they put the cost on that 12 years to a manageable size. If the cost of the vehicle for the 12 years, if they carry it up, people will reject it.
They also call on freight forwarders to comply with the new regulations as they highlight importance to the nation's economy.
It will minimize that corruption in the fiscal valuation system, that you will say, I want so amount for valuation. The second person will say, what will you offer to get it on so thing? That is, there will be no human face to discuss value again.
It will help control the importation of racketeers, to help to control the import of outdated vehicle. If anybody who is involved here will see that government is gradually trying to phase out importation of scraps in form of motor vehicles into Nigerian market for use by Nigerian public. So, and again, it will help in revenue generation.
Brownson Uwana for Lenson Maritime. Yeah, lots of stories right there. The maritime sector, must be said, never go to bed. And that's some of the stories you've seen making the rounds at this time as far as the maritime sector is concerned. Now, this segment, we're looking at barge operations, challenges, and way forward. I mean, there've been lots of cry by barge operators how, work has really dropped drastically. There must be a way out, but we're speaking with the president of the association right now. Joining me to discuss this is Honorable Lubumi Olumekun. He's the chairman, is it national president? National president, Barge Operators Association of Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us on the program today, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah, barge operators, I mean, no doubt the importance, and we've seen how well you guys have taken the loads off the shoulders of the road. 2-3 years ago, we saw how busy Papa Axis, Tinkan, Mile 2, how crowded it was. But of course, we've seen how cargoes are now moving from one port terminals to the other. But first, let's look at barge operation in Nigeria. How would you say the journey has been so far?
We thank God. We've been having, as you said, this where we are coming from a place, like we are coming from a tunnel. And when you are going through a tunnel, it's always dark, but at the end of the tunnel, there's always a light. So we are now getting to the lighter stage of the tunnel, which is now. Because then we're trying to see that, okay, is it a necessity, or is it what we need, or is it a solution? But now we can see the solution has been solved. After the solving of the solution, we have to sustain it, which we are. That is the second stage of it. We are trying to sustain the industry, the business. In transportation, water transportation is part of mode of transportation. And this, I can tell you, that is the easiest and the biggest. And then when we talk about transport, as we discussed, transportations, we have about land, we have air, we have rail, but in water is the most, the biggest part of it, and it really helps, because even as a Nigerian, we're so blessed with the situation of the country, the mode of the country, the way God created us. In Nigeria, we have 36 states, as you know, and all the 30 out of that, 32 out of that 36 states was covered with water. You can move from here to Warri, from Warri to Port Harcourt, from Port Harcourt to Lokoja. Wow. You can move at least 30 within 32 states from water. So what we're trying to tell the government is that let us see how we can embrace this and utilize this to achieve our economical goals.
So are you saying you move barge from Lagos to other parts of the country?
Yeah, sure. Wow. There's a lot. We've now moved from Lagos to Onitsha. We moved from Onitsha, from Port Harcourt to Onitsha. We moved from Port Harcourt to Lokoja now
Really?
by batch. Yes, containerized. But we still have, we'll get there. But we still have some issues here and there, but we get there. But I can tell you that there's a lot. There's a lot and a lot you can achieve in this type of transport.
At International Supply Chain Systems Limited, ISCS, we provide our clients with customized import-export services to meet their unique needs.
We understand that timeliness is key to saving you from demurrage.
Our services include cargo clearing and consolidation shipping, cargo warehousing and storage, general import and consultancy.
That's why we have a team of professionals to assist you with proper paperwork for efficient customs clearing.
Come talk to us at 7A Bikunle Akintoye Street, Apapa, Lagos. You can call us on 081 622 711 20, 081 276 33510, or you can send us an email info@iscsltd.com or visit our website www.iscsltd.com. ISCS, more than logistics.
Let's take away the stress of worrying about clearing documentation off you.
Our innovative technology provides real-time visibility of your cargo any time of the day.
Here at Inline Agencies Nigeria Limited, we deliver your cargo fast, in good condition, at a very competitive rate anywhere in the world.
You have heard it all. At Inline Agencies Limited, we offer the best of customs services, freight forwarding and logistics, warehousing, packaging, palletization service, consultation on import and export. Reach out to us today. Inline Agencies Limited, 2nd floor of Fimo House, Plot 6 Oshodi Expressway, Sunrise Bus Stop, Apapa, Lagos. Or you can call us on 091 616 78740 or send us an email on inlineagencies@gmail.com. Inline Agencies, your one-stop shop from clearance to delivery.
Because even when I was small, then I could remember the richest man in my village was a water transporter. Wow. That moves timber from Ondo State to Lagos State then, and he was the richest man then in my village. So you can see what this means in the economic sector. And now we are trying to see how government can put more at least 20% of what we put in the rail, put it in the maritime, put it in this water transport. You'll see that the Nigeria will blow economically.
Now, sometime last month, there were talks about some unlicensed barge operators found in, the Nigerian waterways. And as an association, what are you doing to see that those that operate barge in Nigeria are duly licensed, registered?
Thank you. Our position as a barge operator, what we're trying to do is that to see how we can sanitize the industry, because one, we are the receiver and we are so anything that happens is going to boil on us. So we are trying to see how we can sanitize the industry by way of bringing all these people on board, train them.
Okay.
By the time you train them, they will become a big player in the industry. But we cannot, because they are our people. These people that we're talking about, they are our people. So we can't send them away. Okay. Some of them have been doing this when they were in Warri, Port Harcourt, or this, and this way of doing things. But now we need to let them know, bring them on board, make them a member, then train them. Okay. Then by the time we train them, they will adapt to our system. And the system will take it to MPA for any agencies for them to be registered as part of us. But they have to come to join us so that they will know what we're doing and they can be part of it.
So the challenge now is if we have people that have passed through the ranks, just like you said, gone through MPA registration and all of that, most of them belong to associations, and then we have some illegal guys right there taking your jobs. What are you doing to checkmate, some of these things, to ensure that people because I mean, it only makes sense for people that are duly licensed by the government through Nigerian Port Authority, you know, to do this business. So I mean, in what way are you trying to?
There's no hiding place for any one of them. You have to do the right thing. And how do you want to do the right thing? There's no how you're going to load from one place to one point to another without people knows who is working there, who is there. So we are trying to see how we can provide something like electronics, where we have a digital number by each member, so that you always state your number, your digital number, to your badge or to your tugboat for the proper identification. So anytime there is a badge moving on the sea, we can able to, with that number, we can be able to track who is involved, who is in charge of that badge. So it's something we can
so it's like traceable. So it's going to be like an application,
yes,
like an app, just like we have the e-collar and all of that.
We've developed that already. So we're going to give number to each member of us operating at the water side.
So how soon are we going to see the implementation of that?
Yeah, we are on it already. I think I don't have a copy. Like I'll show you the copy. There's a copy of that. So by the time when you placed it on your distance, it's going to reflect. Everybody will see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll see it. So, and that number will be with MPA2. So and MPA2 is trying to develop their own, which we're going to complete with our own synergize together. Then we'll see how we can. We'll know exactly who is operating at the same or particular time.
Well said. I mean, sounds very interesting. Looks like the times of illegal operation of badges will soon be.
The only thing that time has passed, because now the business has come to stay and it's not stable. So we're going to stabilize it.
All right. So now, let's talk about some challenges. I mean, I've had some conversations about, operations of barge operators. The amount of money you invest, and sometimes, profit does not really come as expected, and all of that. I mean, what are some of those challenges you see barge?
And we know business is up and down, so it's just like that. But the thing is that you have to continue doing it, and we have to see how we can synergize with the port operators, that is the terminal operators, the shipping company, see how we can do this effectively. Effectively means that the cost has to come down, because now it's not, like I said, it's not a business as usual. Then you may be charging so much because we know that the road we need, but now the road, even there's alternative, which is the road. So by the time people go by the road, we have to check the price. We have to compare the two prices together. So by the time our own price is more than the road price, people will go back to the road. So we don't want that. So we want to see how we can talk to the terminal operators, or the equipment operators, or the jetty owners. Okay, come down. This is your price. Let us come in. We'll come to round table and we'll see how we can make these things work.
Is there a kind of regulated price right now?
For now, no, but we are working towards that.
Okay, so is an open market? You can give your price.
It's open market.
All right.
Open market.
Oh, okay.
But we have a competitor, as I said. So whether you open or not, your competitor is there. Okay. So alternative is there. Yeah. It's not something they must. So there's alternative, which is the road. So if the water is too costly, people will go back to the road.
Now, Nigerian Port Authority sometimes, I think last month, banned barge operating during the night. How do you think this will affect your operations?
I've had it, but I've not. We try to see how we can. We are trying to see how we want to cut costs, and we're putting burden. All these burdens add to costs of doing business. We're talking about ease of doing business. When you want to see ease of business, maritime all over the world is 24/7.
hours, yes.
24. So why do we want to restrict ourselves? Are we telling the world that we are not safe? We don't do. We can't. We should not say that. We should not. We are giving a bad signal to the world that Nigeria is not safe maritimely. No. We are safe. Here is safe. Although we have issues in Nigerian Delta area, but which is, we know that it's normal. But the one in Lagos, because Lagos is the hub of Maritime. So why are we now restrict ourselves to afternoon? When we see vessel coming in every night, every day, every moment, every hour. So why must we restrict? So our goods has to come to the port without seeing the vessel. The vessel might have gone before, because these barges are, we should remember that they are bringing our the barge are bringing our goods from the jetty to the port. So if they get there is no vessel. The vessel has come and gone. What are they going to? Why are we then? They will not stay in the port for them to be charging storage or demurrage. So we need to know that maritime is 24/7.
Okay.
And we have to adapt with that. As far as that, we have to. What we just need is, because what the affair is that because of the safety. Safety is supposed to be paramount, and is what we all supposed to work on, not to restrict ourselves. No, we have to work on the safety. That is our stance.
Okay.
The safety, we have to the light, so that when you are, people will identify you, the horn, all these things. So that's what we need.
Now, David also talked about compliance, and some of the reasons that they gave for restricting movement at night had to do with, apart from security, there are also indications that some certain kind of jobs are being moved during that odd hours and all of that. Even though that I think barge operators cannot, control, but I mean, that might also be a very big factor.
Barge operator does not involve in any illegal movement of goods. We have a rules, and we go by the rules. As far as concerned, let them bring out any barge operator who break the rule. We are concerned about the movement of goods. We are just like a trucker.
Okay.
Imagine if somebody brings his truck to come and load container in the port or any goods in the port. Does that concern you? Your own is just to make sure that you have your TDO for them to load you. So somebody might have done something for finished his own product, the documentation before you were called to come and load. So it's just something like that. So we are just a transporter. So we are not different from transporter. So if I'm coming to load the goods in the port, at least the goods must have a TDO. If I'm coming to port with goods, that means I might have finished all my documentation as an exporter before I will call for take that kind of goods. So that is a simple thing. So I don't think that is going to be a hindrance to anything.
All right. Now, before I let you go on the program today, let's look at your administration. Okay. And what are you going to bring in on board? What should the members of the association be expecting, from you in the next, coming years?
Yes, thank you. When I resume office, my focus and is to go into see how we're going to train our members, train our people, so that we can be professionals. Because this is a professional job. Forget about where we are coming from, our background. Some of our members may be an exporter, maybe an importer, maybe an freight forwarder. But this as a maritime, because before you can be a mariner, we call it mariner. Before you can be a mariner, you may have some knowledge about marine. Yeah. So when you have the knowledge, so I'm coming on board to bring in this knowledge for people to train and retrain. Train our people on safety, on everything, on navigation, on all these things. Train our crew member, train our engineer on how to handle some of these equipment. And nevertheless, we are trying to start, because you can see that something is coming up now, popping up from Nigeria. We're going to have it very soon. We're going to have another port, which is the deep. Deep sea port, which is going to be, most of the largest, and going to carry a lot of this. And most of the operation that's going to be by batch. So we need to work on that. We want to go into. We are trying to see how we can move out of Nigeria, going like partner with somebody in Holland or Belgium, see how, because you know, I've been to Holland. I saw the way they operate. Even some of their so you know, imagine some of their crew. I mean, their jetty or their waterways was formed with waste water.
Wow.
And they use it, they turn it to transport ways.
Wow.
And they were making it a lot of money. So we can make use of that. Like Dangote refinery is coming. We have to remove that product because the Lagos road is already congested. So we need this product, we need this goods to be moved through water.
Yes.
So we need to go and partner with them to see how we can bring all this equipment back to Nigeria and see how we can synergize and see how we can develop on our own water system, or our own water transportation. So all these things is what we are trying to see, trying to do.
Wow, that's a lot, and one we should do the very best, and hope that in the very short while, badge operation will be, you know, a strong, formidable mode of transit, especially when it comes to moving cargo. All right, I mean, what an in-depth conversation right there with the president of Badge Operation Association of Nigeria, that's Honorable Olubumi Olumekun. I mean, for all of you that you know, also have said badge has not been in the news, but now you've heard it from the president himself. I mean, the plans, the collaboration with some international bodies to make sure these guys are professionalized, get well training. This would happen, and very soon we'll get all these trucks off our roads. I mean, for maybe the private car owners to have more space. That's a wrap on the program today. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Now, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms currently displayed on your screen right now. Now, if you have any events, of course, that you want us to be part of, do send us a message on our WhatsApp number. It's 00322666692. Now, you can also watch live if you're not watching it on TV, and of course, you also want to stream online. Go to Nigerian Maritime TV on our YouTube, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. My name is Brownson Uwana. Thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again next week, please stay safe.